Hey everybody, welcome to Kimmel's Irish Pub. Time for another movie review. Tonight's movie, The Outpost. Just to let you know, it's 4th of July, hence my Captain America shirt on right now. And this movie is about our military. I am the biggest fan of our military. Our military, our police force, our firefighters, anybody who protects us. I am the biggest fan, and if you're a subscriber, you already know that. If you're not, check my other videos on any other videos I've ever watched. These guys, they deserve our respect, and I don't want to go on and on about that, but hopefully you know how I feel about that. Anyway, this is I'm kind of excited. It's about a bunch of people who are soldiers who are in Afghanistan in some battle. What more do you need to know? Oh, Orlando Bloom, alright, he's in it, and Scott Eastwood. Clint Eastwood's kid, so I like him, and there's other people in it. Who cares? But I mean, it's about our military protecting us. So 4th of July, I'm watching this movie. I'm excited. Let me get into it, find out what it's really about, and then come back to you and tell you more about it. I don't know. Let's do it. That sounded terrible, but I can't erase it, so that's all I got. Let me get into it here a little bit more and find out what it's about, and ultimately let you know what I think. Stick around. Let's do it. Hey everybody, we're at the credits of Outpost. Sorry there's no check-ins tonight, because there really was no opportunity to do that. First of all, the reason I looked at my phone, I wanted to see what it was. 6.5 on IMDb. And great movie to watch, especially for me today. 4th of July, America, and soldiers, and all that stuff, like I've talked about before. So, loved that aspect of it. Loved, Scott Eastwood. Phenomenal job. You see him, though, and you just think of his dad. I mean, you could see it. Anyway, fantastic story. It's based on a true story, which I love. Okay, some of the things I always look for at the movies based on a true story. Oh, there's more going on here. They're actually talking. So as I watch the credits, I can see the heroes actually on TV. But they show the pictures of the actors along with the actual soldiers. Phenomenal. Love it. Love all that. Now, some of the things that I don't like about the movie. One, I don't understand why the outpost was there. I don't know that much about war and things of that nature, but normally there's some strategy, there's some reason that it's there. That's never made clear in this movie. This outpost was in a terrible position. They call it indefensible. It's surrounded by mountains where the Taliban were coming down on them. So, kind of annoying to me on that front. But I'm sure there's more behind it. So, the other piece of it is, there's all these great heroes, soldiers that are in this battle that we're watching. And in the beginning they do a phenomenal job, almost too quickly, of naming each one of them. As you go through, like, oh, this is Jack Kelsey, whatever it is. I don't know, that's a name on the screen right now. But they're like, boom. But they actually give them their, like, cool names. But they go through each one of them and it's like, oh, okay, that's awesome. But they don't spend enough time for you to connect with them. You don't, there's the big actors maybe you get a little connection to, for the most part. Scott Eastwood's kid, Scott Eastwood, his character you can kind of connect to. Landry Jones, another actor I didn't mention before, he's in this. I like him a lot. He's very eccentric, and I like him. He's different in this one. But they let his name's Carter in this movie, and you kind of get connected to him. But other than that, you don't really get connected to anybody, and that's a shame, because you should have, because of everything that happens here. And I would like that, and they're kind of the heroes they show at the end. So that's, I think they could have done. I mean, a 2 hours and 3-minute film, right? And it's all action from start to finish, which is great. But I wanted to be pulled in. I wanted to know more about the other soldiers and all the soldiers. They focus on the COs, the commanding officers for a little bit, but then they come and go. Actually, they don't really focus on the other soldiers in this Outpost. You know, and I would have, I think they could, with all that time, they could have done that a little bit better. I get it, the action's there, and that's great, but I wanted to know them all a little bit more about each and every one of them. And so that fell short on me. Still great, and everything else that they did, like I said, it's 2 hours, and there's still some coming on, because I could see that there's, you know, little post-credit video here, so I'm going to check that out in a little bit. But ultimately, good movie, great story. I mean, not great story, but you know what I mean. Like, it's, you know, very, you know, very good storytelling. Not a good story, good storytelling, and you know, and okay acting. I mean, for the most part, I liked all the acting, but I just wish they would have made a better connection between me and all the other soldiers. So, but that's all. That's it. You know what I mean? I mean, it's just war. I'll put it to you that way. This is why these, you know, these are our heroes, and it's phenomenal what they do. So, for that much, I liked it. I think, you know, they could have done a better job here and there, but I'm rambling on and I'm repeating myself. So, check it out. Absolutely. You know, you won't fall asleep during this one. It's all action all the time. And I mean, if you like, you know, America and the heroes that protect us, you'll like this movie. Even though there's some flaws, don't get me wrong. From a film perspective, there's some flaws, but not from a story perspective. There you go. That's it. That's all I got for you. I'm dropping some American knowledge. No, getting out crazy, but check it out. Happy 4th of July. Subscribe to Kimmel's Irish Pub. And thanks for tuning in. That's it. Terrible ending. Alright.